Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depends on the time you're watching this video. So, right, I'm going to be creating a design I already created before, so I'm going to be replicating it, right? So, I've already created the design before, but I'll be replicating the design. So, let's dive into the tutorials. It's going to be a quick one, a very quick one, right? So, this is the design. So, first thing first, I'm going to pick the color of the background, right? So I'll pick it from the design I created before. So done. So this is the X code, E to A300, E to A300, right? So pick the color. Then next thing, I'm going to bring in the grid, right? So the grid, I got it from here in Canva. So this is going to be a Canva tutorial, right? Because I create most of my designs with Canva. So you go to your shapes. Let me just show you the way I got it. So I got the grid here in shapes, right? It's already at my recently used, but yeah, it's somewhere around here that you're going to find it. Somewhere around this area, you're going to find the grid. Could not remember the exact place actually, but it's around this area that you're going to definitely find it. So Canva has a lot of features you can use actually. Yeah, I love the updated version. They updated a lot of things here in Canva. Like there's a lot you can do now in Canva, right? So whether you're an iOS user or whatever, a pixel app designer, I mean an iOS or Android user, right? So Canva now has a lot of things you can do with it. So let me just click on the grid. You see later probably I will do a tutorial where you can actually find it. So you just have to spread it all over the canvas. So let me just spread it. Then alright, this is actually nice, right? It's coming out nice. Then next thing is what you have to do is to change the color. The color I used, I think this. Let me see the X code. Okay, yeah, this is it. 855B2. So that's it. Then I reduce the transparency to probably 20 or 22, right? Okay, let me leave it at 23. Or let me increase it a bit. 26 is okay. So this is the way I want the design to feel. I'll take it to the back completely. Then next thing is I bring in the text. So let me bring in the text. Text is, let me change the font first. The font is Broccoli Growth Text. So right, then I use the medium. Yeah, this is it. Use the medium. Then next thing is, so let me go back. Then we grow, then come to the down. I'm going to change this to purple. So I use this purple color over here. So this is the X code 720 C8B. So that's the color. Then move ahead, we go up, give it space, then I change it back to black. Is live. So I was making use of Pixel app before, but I had to switch after I changed my phone. So I'm now making use of an iOS device, an iPhone. So I had no other option but to switch to Canva, and there's a lot you can do with Canva. So I'll be dropping a lot of tutorials on how to create top-notch designs on Canva. So this is a design I created for WeGrow community. It's an accountability community, and a community where you are going to be accountable. So if you're a kind of person that loves to procrastinate, just like I was before, you can join the community. I can bet you're going to love it. It's an amazing community that has contributed to my growth very, very well. They contributed a lot to my growth. So next thing, I'm going to create the shape at the top there. So it's just this shape with curves, then take it to the top. Then probably I'm going to reduce it this way also, then spread it. Then kind of, yeah, this is okay. So then I change the color to, let me pick the color from this. So after I pick the color, then let me align it properly. Go to your position to align, then center. Do the same for this also, position, align. Okay, it's at the center already. So I'll bring it down a bit. Then the next thing you've got to do is, let me import the subject, the image I used. So this is the image over here. Add to page. So crop it a bit. Then increase it. Increase it again. So yeah, this is okay. Let me take it up a bit. So then next thing I'm going to do is, I'll be creating the shapes I used at the bottom left over here, those shapes, right? So let me create them, something like this. Then the corner rounding, I'm going to reduce it to, I think 28, 29 is okay. Then I think this is nice, this is coming out very well. Then duplicate. So let me take this to this side, right? Then take this, let me take it up a bit. So I'll duplicate this to bring it down. So the gap between them is 16. I'll do the same for this also, bring it down 16. So you can see they are aligned perfectly. The next thing I did was to add the shape at the top there. So you'll find it in your basic shape, but this is it over here. Your polygon shapes, yeah, you find it there in Canva. So Canva has a lot of features, just like I said before. Canva has a lot of features. So I'll be dropping more tutorials, more and more tutorials, showing you what you can do with your Canva app. There's a lot. Canva is not just for templates. Yeah, templates are there. Probably you don't know how to design, you can make use of template, but as a designer, using Canva, you must not depend on templates. You've got to be creating yours. your design. And a lot of people are thinking Canva is just for templates or something like that. That is a very wrong impression they have given to the app. You can do a lot with Canva, just like you are creating amazing designs with your Pixel Lab and Photoshop. So it's not about the tool, it's about the designer himself or itself. So okay, let me pick the color. The color is from this shape done. So the design is coming as this. You're going to reduce the saturation. Canva, you can also edit images, right? Look at sharpness, clarity, color edit, saturation, and every other thing. So there's a lot you can do with Canva now. So yeah, this is okay. That's 2. Or let me increase it a bit. Not this much. Okay, this okay. Then next thing I would have to do is, let me place the text. So let me reduce this a bit. Okay, this is nice. The next thing I have to do is take this up. Okay. Next thing is to bring in the other informations. So let me increase this a bit, bring it down. Okay, so this is nice. Then the next thing, let me copy this text. Wait, let me try something here. Let me select multiple. So I don't want to waste much time, right? So let me copy, then just switch. Let me paste them here. Paste. I'll just paste it over here. So yeah, this is it. Position it. So let me do the same for this also. So let me do the same for this also. Okay, so you see, then it's coming out. So for you to achieve this verification icon, for you to achieve the way I got it, let me not just skip the process. So let me import, let me show you. Right, then what I did was I go to my graphics. This is the one I used here, but let me show you the way I changed it and achieve that color it has. So I click on it. This is the one I want to use. If you go to your elements, your graphics, you search for verified check, you can see it at the top here of my recent search. So you can see it's verified check. So you're going to see it is part of them. Then I click on it. This one I selected. Then I change this blue. When it comes to the color here, I change it to white, pure white. Then I change this to purple. Change this one to purple. This purple, I think. Yeah, this one here. So let me see the X code. No, not this. Let me pick the color. So pick it from this shape here. So click on done. Okay, so this is the X code 7308F. So that's all I did there. Then probably decrease it. So you decrease it to the size you want it to be. Then you position it there. So you can see that's where I got it. Let me just delete this. Then next thing, let's move ahead. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe, right? Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll be dropping a lot of tutorials on how I'm creating top-notch designs this way. So let me just copy this. Don't want to waste a lot of time. Copy and paste it there. So we just paste it. So yeah, this is it. The design is coming out neat. Then next thing is to place the 3D shapes. So let me import that one. I'm going to be dropping the resources I used. I'm going to be dropping it in the description. And also, probably if you want to join WeGrow, because if you want to join WeGrow, I'm going to be dropping details there. WeGrow is a community that has contributed to my growth, just like I said before. So if you procrastinate a lot, you don't get to do your tasks, you don't know how to achieve your goals, or you are struggling with your goals, so it's a community that they are going to help you grow. The community is all about accountability and growth. So the systems there are just so wonderful. I love the structure and everything about the community. When you are struggling with anything, they are there, they are supportive, they are always there to help you out. So if you want to join WeGrow, I will drop the link of Coach Miracle, because she's the coach there. She's the owner of the community. Miracle is Uzo Igwe. Yeah, let me know more that her surname. Miracle Uzo Igwe. So that's her surname. That's her name. You can just search her on Facebook. She's very popular on Facebook. So you can just search her there just to confirm. She's an accountability coach, an event manager, a project manager also, right? An event manager. So she's into those stuff. So you can just join the community. I've been part of this community even till date. I'm still part of the community. So you can just join us and benefit from where we are benefiting from, right? So we'll place this here. Let's get back into the tutorial. Place this here, then duplicate it, place this other one here, reduce it a bit, then duplicate it also, then let me just rotate this to be straight, then reduce it very well, then place it at the bottom, right? So then I'm going to blur this one. The blur is going to be, there's where I blurred it, right? So come to effects, then click on blur. Let me increase this to 42 is okay. Let me leave the brush at 100. So that's why I blurred this. So I blurred it this way, then 40, then I reduce this to probably 15, then blur the remaining parts. So you see, this is where I want it to feel. This is the way I want the design to feel, right? Then for this, I blurred it completely. So just like I would always say, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the subscribe button. Okay. So just this way. Alright. So if you're an iOS user and you want to go into graphics, but you think you are limited, right? You are not limited actually. There's a lot you can still do. There's a lot you can do. So yeah, I think we're done. We're done with the design. We are done. Just have to do this. Is it aligned? Yeah, everything is aligned. So this was how I created this design. So all I just have to do is just save. Click on download. So it's just like you've seen, I've created a lot of them there, a lot of designs. So click on done, download. So it's going to save. click on if you want to download everything, then you leave it from page 1 to 6, but I just want to download this only this one actually. So as you can see, this is the design, a very simple but highly creative and functional design. So this is it. So you can create a lot with your Canva. So let me just, these are some of the designs. These I created this on Canva also. These are the design, this one and this one. So there's a lot. I'll be dropping a lot of Canva design tutorials on my channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See ya in the next tutorial.